Okay, let's try and get a meteor battle. So a 2293 IM A-Frhat. I think I'll play an open Sicilian. Kalashnikov. Although he hasn't played knight f6, so he could play quick a6 and b5 here. I'll have to play knight d5, I think. Oh, right. So it's all a bit different than Kalashnikov. What about knight c4? To try b5 knight e3. I'll try that because he's neglected b5. I'm trying to play on move orders here. So normally that would be going to c2 to e3. So it's a quick route actually to e3. So if I play knight d5 and c3, or bishop d3 just to support e4, or g4 there's b4, queen f3 there's knight d4, knight d5 there's knight e4. I don't know about, what about just a3 then here? a3. You can play bishop e6, knight d5 maybe, knight e5. I think I'll play a3 just to stop b4s. Maybe g3 bishop g2 makes sense here, or g4 bishop g2. g4 bishop e6 bishop g2. I'm still holding d5. I'm threatening like g5. I think I'll do that. Weakening a few squares, but I'll hold d5 square. In fact, the rook here could use that g5 and h4 just to use the rook for a moment longer. Then knight ed5, bishop e3, maybe queen d2, castles queenside. Got my built-in kingside attack ready made there after g5, h4, knight d5. Good control of d5, bishop e3, putting pressure on d4. That would be nice because the knight's not going to h5 here. I've got the queen on h5. So g5, knight fd7, h4. The idea: knight e3, bishop e3, queen d2, castles queenside. Then carry on the attack. You know, h5, g6. Interesting. So really I want to reinforce d5 with g5 as well and put pressure on d4, so it's these two central squares being pressurized actually by this plan. Okay, so g5 first. Hopefully the knight goes back. So now knight fd5. So I've just blundered the g5 pawn. Whoops. Oh, recklessness. Okay, here just to try and get this knight. Mind you's got queen h4 now. I would evict the knight. Okay. I've got the g5 line, it's not panic too much. The bishop h3 might be a tactic here for knight f3s. Oh dear, bishop h3. I can take on d4. I could have just taken on. No, I couldn't take on d4 now. Bishop e3, knight e3. Oh dear. There's queen h4 coming up. Time to evict that knight. Where is it going? After the check, I'll just take on e3 with this knight for a second. That's really unfortunate about the g pawn. What about if I just castle and try and play for f4? That might be a good idea here. E3 is protecting c2, so I can afford to do that, I think. cd5. Okay, so I have to take the pawn now. Great. Oh dear, one little blunder and this happens. Okay, so I have to stop knight f3's here. Ouch! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How things can go really bad. Okay, rook a7, knight c5. What about just f4, trying to get a bit of play? f4. I'm going to be mated on g2. Hang on, I'll just move this first. Okay, so queen c4 here. Everything's dropped off. It's a shame. It's got 2 minutes. Okay, can I get some pawns back? He's going to play b3 probably. My king safety suspect. d4's like horrible. Oh dear. Knight f5, knight takes, protecting the queen. Fantastic. If I play queen takes b4 here, there's knight d3. Knight c2, nope, knight d1. Knight d1's a move probably. Rook e3 to g3. Rook e3. Oh dear, if I take the king. Otherwise I lose the rook on e1. Okay, menacing threats. Rook e3, am I on? I'm protecting f2. So maybe rook e3 is an idea, but then f5. Can't see anything else though. Queen d3 maybe? Queen d3. Try queen d3. Okay, 1 minute 22 to finish me off. If I just played h4, I would have had a nice position earlier maybe. After knight fd7, h4, morning carelessness. I'm hoping he can return the favour. Okay. I get this in. Am I doing alright actually? Rook e4. Rook e4 now? This is terrible. Okay, so maybe this is the time to panic. Queen g3. There's knight e2 almost. There's knight f4 here. What about queen rook h4? I'm going to go for the attack of rook h4 rather ridiculously. Knight f2. I suppose there's knight e2. I think I've got to go for the attack somehow. So I'll play this for rook h7. 47 seconds to my nope. That's not looking too good. 36 seconds. Oh dear. It's queen f5 here though. Oh, I've just been mated. Oh, that was sick. Oh well. Not the knight and queen coordinating there. That was really... that's just tragic. That the whole plan just totally messed up. Because I just didn't play h4. Mind you, he's got counterplay, he's got f5. Possibly. Oh dear. Tricky move order though. If we go back to this move order. So e5, not knight f6. And it's different. It's different from Kalashnikov. Okay, yeah. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.